Kane Mill Vulture to Toni Creates, and the second time I'm starting this video, guys. The first time I didn't push record, but luckily I didn't get too far. So what are we doing today? Oh, by the way, guys, thanks so much for liking and subscribing my videos. I really do appreciate it. And I normally put this at the end of my video, and I thought, you know, that's really presumptuous of me thinking that people actually watch my videos right to the end. So I'm thinking in the beginning, and if you are a subscriber, just know that I pray for you on a regular basis. Right now, if you don't know what this is about, this is my Margarete Miller challenge book, whatever, that I decided I'm going to actually make into a journal. So there are a couple of pieces that I only started doing this week 19. So yeah, so this was this week's, and I just have a piece of card that I take out every week and do the collage on the card and then put it back in. But this green binding is too green and too in your face, so I want to tone it down a bit. So I started doing this. I have worked away, so I'm just going to take one to show you. I'm using Mod Podge matte gel medium, and that glue, yeah. So I have just an IKEA paintbrush here, little brush. So this is, start off, guys, just doing half, and get your glue right in the corner there, and then what you need to do is well, I'll just hang it over the edge a bit, is poke it in the side there. And I found if I did the whole thing at the same time, I'd come and poke this in, and then this side would lift out, and then I'd poke this side and that side will lift out. So it's better to just do like this, side first, and just make sure that you got it poked in. You need to have it poked in, guys. Let me show you, because otherwise your things aren't going to clasp in. You see, it's got to be flush in there so that these can clip in. Okay, so that's what I did. You see, you can see it's coming out this side when I push this side. So another alternative is to just give yourself a little bit of extra. So I'm gonna leave that to dry, just getting it up the sides there, and I leave that to dry. Okay, here's one I did earlier. So I just did the half, so I'm going to come now and get the old glue there. I think my brush has got a bit of wet on it, so just go in like that, get it all the way in, and then you can start working away and getting that in there. And then what I suggest you do is come and put a little bit of extra glue on the piece that you've already done, just to, you know, just making sure this is reinforced. So then when that's done, see, it's gone in all the way. And what I like to do is what I'm doing now is literally soaking everything in the glue, and that's just gonna kind of reinforce things. Okay, don't have glue there, so you can't get your pages in. So I'm just taking, it's nice and wet with the glue now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let that side dry. Okay, now I finished another one. This one's dry. Okay, I've done both sides. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a wee little trim, like that. This side's actually stuck down here. You just go like that. Go like this. And just Now you can come quite close if you're coming from both sides, and I'm not going to stress if I have a bit of green showing. I do have green like ribbon and stuff, so it's not going to be an absolute train smash. If there is a if we don't like it, we can stick a bit of paper on top. That's the one thing with decoupaging, there's lots of room for error. So, and then what I want to do is I'm just going to come here and I'm going to cut. So I'm basically creating little pleats. This is a sewing trick. So just get it so it'll lay flat. If it doesn't lay flat, it's also not a train smash, because that's going to create texture. So, and we don't mind texture, do we? Right. So, how's your week been so far? I have visitors coming. I'm pre-recording this. I have visitors coming on Sunday, so this is the weekend. This is Friday. And yeah, I've got visitors coming on Sunday. And then we have a holiday on... Now I've got too much glue on this, so this paper actually is a bit hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here and kind of wet the paper so it can soften up. Let me get some glue down on my on the plastic thing. Get it down and get the... That's already hard, that side. And I'm just gonna come. It's very finicky and it's like, would you just lay flat? And then so I'm rolling my brush over it as well to flatten things down. And then see, just laying one side down and then coming up and laying the other side down like that, and then come rolling the other side down. So I think this is too much green here. So what I'm going to do is just using my finger to get them flat. Okay, I'm going to take this. Let's go like this. Let's there, got some lettering. So let me see here. Let's go this way. Okay, there we go. So now that little bit that might be showing now is acceptable to me anyway. So there we go. Once that is all set, that should be good. And I actually kind of like it texturized, because it gives a doesn't look so manufactured. That's the word, manufactured. I'm gonna stick another piece on here. Don't really want to get this too thick, but we can always attach our pages to the other side. And because it is paper, cardstock, our pages, we can manipulate. It's not like trying to get a steel bar in there. We can... Right, I think that's in. I'm just going to come over now and just maybe give it a little bit of extra glue. Don't do that, woman. Look at this now. I've got fingerprints on here, but that's okay. Let's hold it like this. Okay, so I'm going to do them all, and then we might do a bit of pink inking. So I've got to do this. I'm going to switch off the camera. I'm going to do this, and then I'll come back on. So the lighting might be different, guys. That's what happened with yesterday's video. And I have a problem when the sun shines in Ireland, because then my lighting is how can I say, a little bit mixed up. So just checking my inside corners. Don't want too much glue. Let's not get this stuck to our table. So I'm just double checking. That looks, you see it's still green, guys. You can still see the green, but it looks less plasticky, and that's my goal. So I'm good with this. So I will work away on the others. Smell the barbecue my husband's cooking. I might just go and pour myself a glass of wine and go sit outside with him and Mod Podge. We'll see. Okie dokie, folks. I'm delighted with this, and I think we might be making more journals with this binding system. Right, guys, that actually went very well. I have found this is from my polymer clay days, and I could get this into the corners really well. Now it's time for the proof. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gently taking these out here, and then let's get one with a flower on the front, so it's the first one you see. There we go. Next one, and let's put that other flower on the end there. There we go. Now I think to turn the pages might be a bit rougher. Let's have a look and see. Okay, that's the first one. We have an extra one. Let's go this way. Should stand upright now. There we go. And to turn the page. Okay, gonna take a little bit of persuading. I don't know. Came loose there. That just could have been because it was a bit skew. Still, what's going on here? Still get it open. I think it's going to work, and I much prefer this to this. You see the difference? So I'm going to put on the rest of them, and this will be and then I will just leave the cards in here, just take them out when we're ready to do the next one. So I'm happy with that. I suppose I could maybe, if it really is aggro, I can come and sand this so that it's not as bumpy on the edge, because it is quite rough. There is one, I think it's this one, was the very first one we did. The rest, I'm going to take him out. Yeah, that was the first one, and put him in, and it might help us a little bit. And of course I don't want to be doing this too often, because our cardstock's getting a bit bendy there. So I can come and do the next one. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. So this is gonna, now we have to think about the cover. I have an idea. Don't know what I'm going to put on it. I know what I'm going to make it from. I have some bits of come on, where are you? There we go. Bits of cardstock. It is a bit rough, but I don't know, I think it's not like you're going to be flipping through this every day, is it? We'll see. We might have to make a different plan, but I think I'm happy. I'm not totally hating it. I'm like, this will work. This will work. Whoops. I don't know, a bit stiff there. Right, so I think and the more we might rough up our card a bit, and then it might turn a bit easier, you know what I'm saying, once it's been shown its place. Yeah, so it's not atrocious. Just have to be a little bit, I think my holes will, the more I page this, like turn the pages is the correct English, the easier it will get. So yes, I'm happy with that. There we go. See our rows there. You know, even if I just come and do that, you know, it's gonna rough up the corners and make them, talking about the actual card, just this one might need a bit of sanding, I don't know. There we go. Okay guys, well I hope that inspired you and helped you. I don't know what I'm going to do with this random piece, and that you might try it yourself. Great way to keep our Margarete Miller challenges. Anyway, I will see you for week 24 on Monday, or will it be the next Monday? I don't know. Coming soon. Another Margarete Miller challenge. Anyway guys, I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio now.